Hello Trailblazers, welcome to the Force Fever. We are going to create the custom object in Salesforce today and a custom field in Salesforce. Okay, so I have already logged in into Salesforce and we have home and object manager. So I'll just click on the object manager, then we will have something create on the left side of it. So I'm going to click that and I see the custom object and custom object from spreadsheet. So we are going to the custom object for now. As you clicked on the custom object, we will be presented with a screen where we will have a couple of fields to populate. So it says label. So give the label of your custom object. Suppose I give it a name of demo, and in the plural, just give demos. And then we have description. We can provide a nice description to this object. What's the purpose of this object? So this object is for demo. Now we have Salesforce out of the box give you a one field. So either we can choose the data type of the field as auto number. Auto number means 1, 2, 3, 4, and text means we can give some text, name of that field. So I'm going to select the text for now, and then we have a couple of features to enable: allow reporting, activities, tracking, allowing chatter groups. Means this, if you click these checkboxes, this field will be available in these places. Again, same here as well. Allow sharing. We can write a sharing rule on this object, and the bulk API access while loading the data into this object. And then we have the next section, which is deployment status. In the deployment status, we have in development and deployed. So usually all the developers is going to do the deployed status only. In development means that your object want to configure the other part of the application, and you will use it later. So all the user will not have the permission of this object. So again, next is allow search. Allow search, which means that this object can be searched. The record of this object can be searched. There's two interesting things in the bottom is that add notes and attachment related list to the default page layout and a custom tab wizard. So if you click on this one, which means the page layout created will have these two related lists automatically added. And since we created the object, but we need a tab to access that object. So by clicking on this checkbox, this will take you to the tab option. So, okay. So I'm going to save, and obviously we have save and save new. If you want to create a further object, you can create the save and new. For now, I'm going to create just this one. So I'm going to click the save. As you told me, on clicking of that option, it takes you to the tab to create the tab for that object. So we have object name demo, and we can select any of the tab style for that. For say, what should I select? Say I select a balls, and I put a nice description here, which I will skip for now, but you can obviously put a description. Description is a good thing to put whatever you create in Salesforce, which makes the developers and the business to understand what is the purpose of that thing to be created. I'll click on the next, and now we have, since we have created the tab, do you want that tab to be visible everybody else, and or do you want to restrict that to particular profile, a particular user? So I have put it to default on, or we can apply on the different uh, profiles. But okay, let's make it available for everybody in the org. Click next, and again, so this object, you want to add this object to the different apps already in the system. If you want to include it some of the app, you can select here, or you can include tab in all the applications. So suppose I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to put this into the sales application for now, and we'll save it. Great, we have our first object demo. Now if you look at the left side of it, we have a lot of options, a lot of functionalities that can be done on this particular object. So say we can create a fields on subject, we can have a page layout. One page layout would have already created, with this object, which is a by default page layout. If you want, you can create a multiple page layouts, like clicking on the new, or you know and or you can modify this page layout as well. Next is lightning record pages. You can create a lightning record pages as well. You can assign those pages to the different applications, which we'll talk about later in other videos. Similarly, we can create button links. We can create compact layout. Compact layout is something when we hover on the any of the lookup fields, you get a small pop-up on the top. If you would have filled any application anywhere, you would have seen that. Then if we have record types, you can create a multiple record types on an object. um, you can have the search layout. When we search the particular record for this object, then few fields, a small list will come, and with a couple of fields, so this layout define those fields. And then we can have restriction rules, scoping rules. We can have trigger, what happens when we made any when we add any record or anything onto this object, these triggers will be fired. So we can have validation rule to validate the inserted record in this particular object. So we have these things. So okay, let's create a field. So these are the standard fields Salesforce automatically gave us, created by demo name. And this is the field which when we're creating the object, this was asking that whether you want to go with auto number or text in the very start. So we have selected text, so it's coming as a text. Now since we want to create a new field, we will click on the new here, and we have a lot of options available for this field. Like if I go from top, like auto number again, the told you auto number 1 2 3, like that. If you want to create a formula lookup relationship, this field is going to look up some other object or some other record in the Salesforce, or master data relationship. We'll talk about it in later. These good topics to talk. We can have checkboxes. Either this field will hold the true or false value only, whether it's a currency, like dollar or rupee, something like that. So then date time, as the name suggests, email. You can store email this in field, or like number, percent, phone, pick list, like it drop down from the couple of values. You can select one of the value. Then we have text. These are text options with different ranges. And then we have time and the URL. So let's say create a date field, and uh, we'll give the name as a demo done. So we just want to store that when demo was done for that particular type. So since as you click on here, this will populate this field. This is a unique field name. This is a unique field, and this has to be unique in the org, because this will be used everywhere to reference this particular field. We can have label. We can have label same level for multiple fields, but the field name will be different. And then obviously we should, if you want to show something, as you can put in the help text, and this help text will when we try to fill the data for that particular object, this help text will pop up, and you can see that what is the purpose of the field and what should be putting. It's a good reminder to the user that what they should be putting in this field. And description, obviously very good and nice way to add something. And as I click on the next, these are the, do you want to make this field read only or editable? You can control from here. So this the by default came up. And if I suppose I want to make some of the profile read only, say standard user, I can select this box, and this field will be read only for the standard user. We want to next. Okay, so this is asking whether you want to add this field onto the demo layout. You can say that yes here, or just you can select it, and later on you will move on to that page layout and add this field. So let's say I'm not adding this field to this page layout, and I'll save it. We have this demo done field, which is of type date, is created. Now if you go to the page layout, in the demo page layout, you'll see I have not added the demo done field to the page layout. So you can see a demo done is here, but it's not in the page layout. Let's say I want to put this field on the left side here, and we'll save it. Now if you want to go to the record of this, if you want to create the record for this particular object we just created, just click on the since we have created the tab, so we have the tab available here. We can jump to that, and you can always click on the new button to create the new record of for that object. See, demo name, say anything test, demo done, say today we have done some demo. I'll save it, and we have inserted a very first record in our created object. So yep, so I will end the video here, and I'll come back for new videos on this topic, configuration and customization for you guys. Thank you very much.